Hello everybody and welcome into the SFA Season 18 Week 10 BearCave games. We are back for another week and it is a great time to be alive, folks. A 3-day weekend for me with the launch of College Football 26 tomorrow. Oh baby, it's going to be a fun time. So we've got 4 streams in a row and then another game day on Friday. So it's going to be a jam-packed SFA week, but as always, we've got a great slate of BearCave games and a game day game coming up a little bit later on. Welcome on in. We got Dogwater, Florida Man, Kenzie is here. So going to be a fun time. We'll give it a second to get everybody in here, but as always, this is the SFA. It's an online dynasty ran through Discord, Twitch, and YouTube. You can jump in at any time, claim a team, set their schemes, and recruit in the Discord, compete in server games, and build your way to a national championship. If you are watching live, to avoid commercials, you can drop a Twitch Prime sub. It's free with the linked account. And if you want even more content from the SFA, you can check out patreon.com/the SFA. So just before we get on into the BearCave stream, College Football 26 does drop tomorrow, and last year I did a 7-day straight stream of like 15-hour streams. I'm not going to do that this year. I'm only going to do 3 days. So tomorrow, starting at noon Eastern, is when the game drops. So I will be streaming from that point all the way to like 2 a.m. Eastern. And then on Tuesday and Wednesday, I'll start streaming around 3 p.m. Eastern, maybe a little bit earlier, just depends on Miss TC, and I'll be going to like 2 a.m. Eastern on both of those nights as well. It's a great chance to earn Bobanos. We'll do a bunch of predictions and just chill out and enjoy the new game. I play everybody on a first-come, first-serve basis, so if you have the game, make sure to let me know so we can play. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. We got a new team builder dropping. We have a bunch of videos out on that already. So yeah, let's get on into it though. We've got a big time game slate. If you don't know what BearCave is, it's the 10 best games of the week that are not on game day. We'll jump in, send it to the end. If it's close, we'll watch it. If it's not, we'll just keep on going. So to start it out, we are going with San Diego State and UTEP. San Diego State is a 4.5-point favorite at home, so get those Bobanos ready. So SDSU, Coach McNasty versus Coach Florida Man. Florida Man, if you're here, let me know. Kick or heads or tails, kick or receive, since you are the away team. We'll get this prediction rocking. Tails and kick. Yes, I will not forget the uniforms. Looks like you submitted all white. Okay. You got a Grape and Ghost today, and GNC, I love that that discount. I got shitload of Grape and Ghosts for 80 cents or whatever, 90 cents. Delicious. And as always, guys, check out our friends over at Home Field Apparel. They're dropping hats every single week. They're also dropping a bunch of mystery boxes throughout the summer. And then they are going to continue to release stuff as we get into football season, which is right around the corner. Oh no, your store ran out of ghosts. That's crazy, Fi. I am sorry. Alright, so here we go. Let's jump into the first game. We got 10 viewers. Thank you for taking time out of your Sunday afternoon. Give you a lot of fun. We have a big-time Big 12 matchup later on tonight. Texas at Baylor. So let's get on into it, baby. We're on the road to conference championships. All of these games are super, super important. So let's get on into it. We got the Fatty McNasty there. Yeah, make sure you're doing your Bobanos and don't miss out on the streams. There is so many opportunities to earn Bobanos and earn raffle rewards by tuning in to the College Football 26 streams tomorrow. Make sure you don't miss it. So here we go. San Diego State and UTEP. What did he want? Oh my gosh. Gotta scroll to find what's freaking Florida man wants. Tails and kick. Okay, I almost picked heads. Tails and kick. Well, he will be receiving womp womp on your dome. Let's see if they have some success. 4-4. They've been able to claw back into the schedule this year. It was a disappointing start to the season for Florida man. And a quick strike from San Diego State. They hit him with 2. Can UTEP reply? Champ Bloomers at the helm. Can't do anything. 21-0. Not like this. They get one back before halftime. Can they get another? No, they can't. This field goal was no good. So second half action. Can UTEP find a way to punch back? They get a 3-pointer. They can't do anything. They had it like inside the 10. We're going to the fourth quarter. And San Diego State extends the lead. Not looking good. They get one back. But still a 2-score game. And a fumble recovery on the goal line. This is UTEP's last chance. Can they find a way? They've got to move the ball. We cannot jump in until it's a 1-score game. So still cannot jump in here. It is an interception from Champ Bloomers. And that will likely end the game. They will punt it though. We'll have to see. Can Champ Bloomers find a miracle? It's not looking good. 28-17 on the dome. And that will do it. Another interception for Champ Bloomers. So San Diego State will get the cover. Champ Bloomers pooping himself here on BearCave today. Bob Backus scores. Gibby Gerbeck scores. 2 SFA players. Bob Backus again. Champ Bloomers rushes it in. No McFarland touchdown there for you, Coach Florida man. But Champ Bloomers 29-61. Oh my God, he went under the Concepcion line with 61 attempts. 61. 400 yards, 3 interceptions. That might be the most yards I've ever seen without a touchdown. That's crazy. Kenneth Moore, 74 yards. Champ Bloomers, 46. Bill Sanders, 10 for 149. Elite. Orion Hightower, the SFA player, 6 tackles. He had 2 TFLs and 4 total sacks for the defense. Concepcion had a pick. A lot of deflections. 3 fumbles kept these guys in it. They got all the fumbles as well. But they were unable to... Dude, how do you throw it 61 times and you get 17 points? Robert Thomas wasn't much better, but he had 4 touchdowns, 1 pick. They weren't really able to run the ball today, but Gibby Germax, the SFA legend. Quantez Flapjack, 6-1. Kemba McLeod led in tackles. TFLs for Scales, no sacks. 3 picks, 2 for Hairston, 1 for Haley. Couple deflections, 2 forced fumbles, and that will do it. So San Diego State starts us out hot here tonight. And just a reminder, my derby pick today is the great hashtag Ham for Yam. Ham Soul is my pick today. As always, though, got to get our players of the game. And for those of you guys scoring at home, that is a San Diego State cover to start us out here tonight. Hashtag Silver Bullet. Not a lot of people were going for San Diego State in that one, interestingly enough. But it's ham for yam time. That is right. We spun the wheel. Both me and Dogwater get 5 SFA players to jumpstart our rebuilds in College Football 26. And my quarterback is going to be Ham Soul, the quarterback for the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. So he is my derby pick today. We are attaching the wagon to him, even though I wasn't too impressed with the selection at the time. I am all in on ham for yam. So Kenzie, let me know heads or tails, kick or receive. This is a 6-point favorite here for Coach Kenzie. Surely he won't squander a 6-point favorite, right? Especially on BearCave, right? So Rutgers -6, or are you going to go with Coastal Carolina, the ghost of Bryce Beers? Get those Bobinas going. Kenzie, Tails kick in all black. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Cannot wait to see Ham Soul in the Croakers uniforms. We're going all black here today. Garrett Gamara is an absolute dummy. Cannot believe I let Dogwater get a Gamara. That is so upsetting, but that's just another case of the blue square nose ball. All right, let's get on into the game, folks. Rutgers and Coastal Carolina. Watch out, though. Coastal, they are battling in that division with Cincinnati. Regardless of who's on the roster, it always seems like Coastal and Cincinnati are always there till the end. So about 4 weeks left in the season for many teams. You've got to get these wins while they're hot. A lot of overtime BearCave games for Rutgers the last couple of weeks. We're back at Shai Stadium. What did Kenzie want? He wants kick, all right. So here we go. Coastal versus Rutgers. Ham Soul, they score! They score! Oh no, not a safety! 7-2, stop the count. Come on, Ham, you gotta score more than 7. Ham, what are you doing? Ham, we're not like this. We got 7 points at halftime, please. Ham! I wasn't serious about stopping the count, please. 9, no, not like this. Oh, Kenzie, I'm so sorry. They get one back. Here we go. Come on. Please, please, I'm on my knees. I am on my knees. Remember, we cannot jump in until the 2-minute mark. Please. There you go, Ham. Come on, Ham. Game-winning drives. It's in his DNA. First and goal for the hamster. Come on. 2 minutes left. We're inside the 10. Ham Soul under center. Trips to the right. It's a drop back for Ham. Ham for Yam. Touchdown, Rutgers. They take the lead. Bang, bang. His 3rd passing touchdown of the ball game. And they are going for 2. Incredible aura here. All Ham needed was to be on the Croakers to be good as he evades and he's not going to get there. So now Coastal has their chance, down by 4. Zach Pope taking over for Bryce Beers. He's done well in the past for Pope, or for Beers in relief. This is just not the same team without Bryce Beers, but they're still undefeated in conference. Can they do it again? Can they shock the world here in front of the hometown team? I would like a quick score here. That way we get more Ham Soul action. So they'll dump it off here in a nice screen to start the drive. They have plenty of time, but they do need a touchdown. They can't settle for 3. They hurry it back to the line. Zach Pope, 200 yards on the day, steps up, throws it away. He is a lefty. Well below the Concepcion line here today. So 3rd and 6. The lefty drops back, yams it deep down the seam, 2-on-1, it's intercepted, and that is Ryu Zellers, the SFA player. Kenzie called his shot. Ryu on your dome and in your home. Now they'll run it just to try run out the clock. A touch or a first down would end it here. Just under 90 seconds left. The handoff, and he is met in the backfield. Williams goes backwards. It's going to come down to the arm of Ham. Ham for Yam, trending on Twitter. Come on, Ham. Finish the job. The delayed give, an excellent handoff, but Williams couldn't do anything with it. So Coastal will get the ball right back. So Kenzie can't do more than get 10 seconds off the clock here before Coastal gets another chance. So we'll see what Zach Pope can do this time. So 1st and 10 for Zach Pope, 4 wide. Got picked on the last drive. Can they do it again? Get to bull eligibility for Kenzie, the all-out blitz, wide open man! Oh, a blown coverage down the seam. 31 for Nelson. Here come the Chanticleers. An absolute dot from Pope. The corner blitz says broken sack. He tried to yam it, but he goes down. A minute left. It's 2nd and 19. They hurried up another all-out blitz. What is Kenzie thinking? It's caught, and he's out of bounds. The aggressiveness here from Kenzie playing in gauge 8. 3rd and 6. They're 22 yards away. 4 wide. Pope drops back 4 men, floats it open inside the 10. It's coming all down to this. Welcome in, Coach Keith. Tough day at the yard for the Hogs. 1st and goal for the Chanticleers. To the corner, that's out of bounds. Di Rivero. Surely Kenzie's gonna score here. Surely he's gonna hold. They're just gearing us up for a Ham-Soul legacy drive. 2nd and goal. Chanticleers, another blitz. Oh, he's sacked off the edge. An absolute brutality from Jabari Newton. It's 3rd and goal. Game almost on the line. He floats it out wide. 4th down. It's 4th down. What a game we've got here in the American. It all comes down to this. Game on the line. 9 yards away for Coastal to stay undefeated in conference. Zach Pope, it's a delayed handoff. Up the gut, he spins. Down he goes. Rutgers survives. Ham for Yam, baby. Ham for Yam, the victory formation. Ham-Soul is now undefeated as a Croakers quarterback. On your dome and in your home, Little Bitch Boy Dogwater. 000, that is a Rutgers no cover. But the win counts all the same. Congratulations to the loyal Ham-Soul fans. They are dancing in the streets here tonight. Look at that. Player of the game. Player of the game. $19 of 43. It got the job done. And I'll take it 1.5 Derby points. Thank you very much. See, Coach Fi is a Croakers fan. Down with the Otters. River otters, more like shiver otters, the way you're scared of the croakers. Bang! Bang! On your dome and in your home. It's alright, Kenzie. So here's a look at what happened. A.J. Ferguson got into the end zone. Hansel, 19 of 43, 249, 3 touchdowns. They could not really run the ball. Sheldon Williams, 114. Beechwood, the SFA player, 88 yards today. We got a fatty here, a 50-yarder to the fullback. Elite. 4 TFLs for Walker. A lot of TFLs on the ball game. 4 total sacks. The pick for Ryu Zellers was clutch. Tons of deflections, no fumbles. Zach Pope, 21 of 43, 272, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Ron Fowler, 90 yards, 1 touchdown. 100 yards for Darrell Nelson. Kirby and Miranda, 10 tackles, 3 TFLs for Burley, 1 sack for Miranda. He had a big ball game. Ham got 1.5 in the Derby today. Look at that. Player of the game on the winning team. Not much more you could ask for. As that is a Rutgers no cover here today. I don't know, man. Tulane's full of plumbers there, Coach Fi. Plumbers and firemen. All right, next up, oh no, here we go. We've got Indiana and Wisconsin after all the talk in that last game. Time for Coach Nathan to shut me up. We got Wisconsin as a 5-point favorite here tonight. Come on, boys. Who's winning it? I do have a visit out to steal a player as well. His middle linebacker who's currently hurt. 78 overall. So a chance to steal if I win this ball game. So, Coach Nathan, if you're here, let me know heads or tails, kick or receive. If you're here, Coach Nathan. Coach Nathan wanted red helmet, white everything else. That's exactly what you'll get, Slime. Not having red pants is such an L, man. Oh, Coach Nathan is here! He wants tails. Do you want heads or do you want kick or receive, Nathan? Kick or receive. The Battle of Bloomington. The big booties versus the baddies. Who will bring home all of the booty? Here we go. Indiana, Wisconsin, live and in color. 5-point favorite for the Wisconsin Badgers. They have a camper on the line. This has already been a great BearCave stream. Oh, we got snow in Madison, baby. It has been a big time last couple of weeks for Wisconsin. They are rolling after a top 5 victory over the UTS Roadrunners. They are climbing up the standings. They technically still could win the division. Indiana cannot. So here we go. Big booty on the field. Two and 5 versus 3 and 4. A chance to get back to 500 for the baddies and a quick score for Indiana. Not like this. Thank you, Yui, for the sub 2 years as we go down to Bloomington. Not like this. Please. Yes. Yes. Come on, Wisconsin. Hang in there, big fellas. No. Ashton Allison making us look like a bunch of goobers. Please, please, I can't lose to Indiana. Not like this. Yes, we're back. Please, please. I'm on my knees. Take the lead. No, a 49-yard miss. You gotta be kidding me. 4.5. Yes, fumble recovery. Eat shit, Indiana. Here we come. No penalties. Stop going backwards. 21 yards. Why is my backup in? Quinn is in. He's the backup quarterback. Not like this. No. We give up a field goal. No. It's going to happen. We're going to get dome shotted here. Here we go. Indiana at midfield to win the game. Not like this, please. Bail me out. Bail me out. Please, Keon Parks, bail us out. Puka Bear, please. I can't lose to Big Booty. Keon, play action, yams it deep, it's caught! No! They're already in fringe field goal range, please. Please. I think we're at the, 38. 4 wide. We need a pick in the worst way. Come on, baddies, hang in there. The floaty, no, it's perfect. It's perfect. Here come the baddies, not like this. We have no quarterback. If I lose to Indiana, I'm going to be so sad. Come on, Wisconsin. Get to the quarterback. They dump it off. A broken tackle. They are in range. Ashton Allison, the SFA player. They're in range of a field goal. Hold the line. They're at the 22. Hold the line. The snap. They fake it. Oh, look at the blocking for Big Booty Bloomington. What the heck? What is this offensive line? Inside the 10. Please, I'm on my knees. Hold the line. Fakes it. Yes, he threw it away. That's one. That's one, folks. 2 more plays. Hold the line, Wisconsin. Hold the line. Come on, 4 wide. 4 wide. The handoff to the outside. Get him down. 1 more. 1 more. Indiana, he's not going to do it. Coach Nathan does not have the aura. He does not have the dog in him. On the line. 3rd and goal. No, he's open. Get him down. Yes, yes, yes. Decision time for Nathan. He brings out the field goal unit. He wants to extend the game. And it's good. Oh, no. Keon Parks, what a drive, but they couldn't finish it. Now we get to see the baddies walk it off. We had an overtime game earlier this season, I think, on BearCave, or at least it was close. But I don't think we have our quarterback. I think we have our backup Quinn in. Oh, look at the return. Broken tackle, he's in bounds. Sean Jackson up to the 30. Yeah, I don't recognize this quarterback. So, new look quarterback, Puka Bear in on the field. 5 wide. Getting aggressive with his backup QB. Over the middle, it's caught. Clock continues to roll, though. You got to hurry it up. Jason Heron on the catch. 30 seconds for Courtney Quinn. A dude named Courtney. Surely he will. No! Puka Bear! Oh, he tiptoed! That's my Puka Bear. I thought it was a pick. That looked like a pick a mile away. 26 seconds. Puka. Come on, Puka. Courtney rolls, dumps. into the dirt. This dude's ass. Absolute ass cheeks from Courtney Quinn. Set your feet, you idiot. And there's no Puka on the field. We need like 15 yards. We have an insane leg at kicker. He can give us a chance. 21 seconds. Courtney. Oh, it's gone! It's gone! It's gone! But the clock is ticking! Go! We need the first desperately! No! No! Why would you do that? Then they're running a play! No! We need the first and a stop. It's so over. The handoff. Wait a second. Get down. Get down. Oh, why are you doing that to me? Please get it off. Please get it off. I swear if they don't get this off, I swear on all things. Wisconsin, please. We got a chance. Field goal formation to walk it off in the blizzard. The Wisconsin Baddies. It's a 45-yarder. The kick. It's up. And it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. The Baddies walk it off. Down goes Nathan. Incredible. The absolute aura. And that means we'll be going to a wheel spin to get our first player of the season. Let's go! Back to 500. Nobody thought it could be done. We're back to 4-4. Woo! Woo! Hey, Flame, not all of us can be undefeated all the time. Come on now. Bowl eligibility is on the table. I've already hung the banner for the UTSA win there, Dogwater. Beautiful, right through the wickets. Ice in his veins. What a drive from the backup quarterback. And now we have a wheel spin chance at getting ourselves a recruit. Great game, Coach Nathan. GG's. That was a really fun one. Can't wait to play you next season, but on your dome. Incredible. Wisconsin, baby. Keon Parks, 18 of 32, 244, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Ashton Allison, 29 of 141. Burley had 2 touchdowns. I should probably save my voice considering I'm be streaming like 36 hours over the next 3 days, but 17 tackles for Lewis. This dude was cooking me. 7 TFLs, 5 for Barnes. No wonder he was in this game. God, I'm getting worse at the offensive line as well. Fuck. Nathan killing me here, man. But for the Wisconsin Baddies, Tyler Wright went 5 for 9, 96 yards and a tutty. Man, oh man, Puka Bear saving the day. And of course, the guy who's going to Illinois is absolutely a beast. 9 pancakes, no sacks because of course. God, I hate the Beanie Babies, but Puka Bear led us in tackles. 2 TFLs for Mikhail Thera. No interceptions. We got 2 fumbles, so we'll take that. I'm not going to go in. I've never made anybody sit ever, Dogwater. You are so full of cap. I've never made somebody transferring sit at all. Name one person. Name one. Name one. I've never made somebody sit because they're transferring. That's literally never happened. I intentionally make sure everybody plays. Yeah, go. I'm not gonna make people sit. That's too much work for me, bro. You get them for the season and then you lose them. So that is a no cover for Wisconsin. So the Indiana bettors were actually correct, but oh man, what a start. What a start to the stream. What a start to the ball game. Incredible. All right. So already a crazy BearCave here, and now we're going out west to the Pac-12. Coach Crew, if you're here, let me know heads or tails, kick or receive. 7-1 USC, a 7-point favorite. Pac-12 slowly becoming one of the better conferences again. It used to be the best conference, and it wasn't even like close. Back in the golden days of the SFA, of course. Get those Bobinas in. We'll see if Crew submitted jerseys. I don't think he did. Nope, I do not see them. If you are here, Crew, though, just let me know. But 7-point favorite for USC, number 16 in the nation. Champ Bloomers, like 44% on 61 passes. 400 yards, no touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Just a regular day at the office. I don't think anyone wants to willingly face Baylor. First two winners, we had San Diego State cover, and then Rutgers no cover, and then Wisconsin no cover. So the no cover going crazy today. Watch out, Flame. You have trouble with small in-state schools. I think Flame should play SMU. Where's Mushbrain? Get that scheduled. The aura of Flame versus SMU. Make it happen. So USC ASU, we are back in Temple. Or Tempe, not Temple. This isn't a Bobert special. So I know somebody had Demetrius Cannon for their Derby pick. So we'll see who gets them. It's Coach Phi. And a quick score for USC. Can they dome ASU on the road? 7-0 early on. 5-2. Arizona State, not a slouch this year. 14-0, though. They've got to get the offense going. There you go. They got one back. USC trying to pull away, but Arizona State hanging in there. We got a ball game. As you go to the fourth quarter, only a 2-possession game. They've got to punt it. Can ASU get anything done? No, they can. And a quick score for USC that might just do it, but they get one quick right back. They have to punt it. Remember, we can't jump in unless it's a one-score game, and they get it. Onside kick. So here we go. They got to play some defense. Demetrius Cannon under center, an 8-point game. Jaquez Shady, the SFA player at running back. Can ASU get a stop? Dogwater, do you not know how to do math? Legitimate question. I know you didn't go to college, but come on. Bro, this is a 9-point game. 3rd and 3. Game on the line. Split them out wide. They'll throw it. The quarter blitz. He dumped it backwards. That was risky. Shady can't get there. That could have blown up in their face. Dude has 46 carries for 250 yards. ASU will get their chance unless they're going for it. They're going for it. Game on the line. The handoff to the outside. He cuts off field. First down, Jaquez Shady. The SFA player brings it home. His 47th touch wins the game for USC.
Two times. 4 down. Mike 52.
Beautiful job from USC to go for it, and they will hang a win on their dome. And that, folks, is going to be a cover. USC getting it done today. Congratulations, the USC bettors. The 45% of the money. Anything could happen here, but triple zeros, 27-19 is the final. USC goes to 8-1. They are officially back after a one-year down year after some injuries. Coach Crew back in business. They had 2 straight playoff appearances. Looking forward to seeing what this team can do. But they got to fight some other big-time teams in the division like Stanford, Arizona. So, a lot of good teams left. It'll be a fun finish in the pack. It's pretty much who wants to kill themselves to have a chance to face Washington. It's Crew CRU. He's a Patreon coach. He's an all-business guy. He submits BearCave and does all the things, but... yeah, he used to be the pit coach with Jaws Patterson. And then he transferred over here, and he's gone to the playoff 2 out of his 3 years at this school. So 27-19 is the final. Demetrius Cannon at least logged 1. Not looking good for you, Coach Fye, on the scoring here. Cannon gets 1 touchdown, and he did not get in on the ground. So a half a point day for Coach Crew. And Powell got into the end zone there for you. I think that was Wind who put Powell. So Powell gets 1. That's a 2-pointer for you. And Bruce Beers, the brother of Bryce Beers, gets 7 tackles. We got 2 guys getting 3 TFLs, including Pubert Gross, the SFA player. He had 2 sacks. Couple deflections across the board. No fumbles. Arizona State, Chris Howell, brother of Ham Sowell. 23-44. 348, 2 touchdowns. Horn, 41. They couldn't really run the ball here today. No SFA players on this team. Been a while since we've had a user at this school. OSHA? Who needs OSHA? Surely not me working at a dental company. Alright, so that's a USC cover for those of you guys following along on your BearCave. Remember, guys, we are doing a CFP or CFB 26 stream 3 days in a row. Tomorrow we'll be going from noon Eastern to 2 a.m. Eastern, and then Tuesday and Wednesday we'll be going from like 3 p.m. Eastern to 2 a.m. Eastern. So make sure you guys get your bobbing us up next couple of days. If you have the game, you want to play me, I'll be playing everybody at first come, first serve on the spot. So we'll continue our BearCave slate here. Is now we're going to Michigan State and Michigan. So Jay Jettis, if you're here, let me know heads or tails, kick or receive. This is going to be a 6.5 point favorite for Michigan. But MSU's kind of had the better season. Kind of a down year here for Coach Mango. Yeah, the hefty lefty Jared Lorenzen. Goat of an SFA player. I don't see Jay Jettis putting anything, so we're just going to go with the base. Heads and kick in the base jerseys since I don't see him here. So we got the Paul Bunyan Trophy. I don't know what Paul Bunyan has to do with Michigan, but okay. Isn't Paul Bunyan like the Boston guy? Maybe not. No, that's Paul Revere. Never mind. Don't mind me, history buffs. Somebody's gonna get so mad that I messed those up. Paul Bunyan? Never heard of him. Bro, I would so pass a citizen's test. What are you saying? Herbie Hancock? Who the hell's Herbie Hancock? So we're here at the big house. Can Michigan find a way to get back on track? They are unranked for like the first time in forever. Coach Jay Jetta is already on a big-time trajectory at his new school, taking Michigan State back to the island of relevancy here. But Michigan, they just can't do anything. It's zeros. Michigan State playing defense here on the road. They have the lead. So 21-14 at halftime. Stan Reisner, the GOAT. 28-28. Oh, man, we got scoring. Michigan is finally awoken here. And they can't do anything with it. 35-28. And oh, no, Michigan State, not like this. The wheels have fallen off. They get one back. Can they get the ball back here? Biggles on your dome. The SFA player running it down their throat. Fourth down. Here we go. Michigan State gets their chance. A chance to see Stan, the man Reisner, the greatest SFA player of all time. They'll run the clock, but they got their chance. Can Coach Jay Jettas come up with another miracle? "90 seconds and a dream." Here comes Michigan State. Sean Everson, 8-yard return. Michigan somehow has just completely woken up, scored all the points they were supposed to in earlier weeks. Can Jay Jettas find a way yet again? Trips to the right side. They are pressing. Drops back, has the time, steps up, hits his man. It's an open. They get a couple out of it. They got to hurry it up. They need a touchdown. Max Cohen. Thomas over the middle. It's caught. That's Stan Reiser. He runs over. He stiffies a man. What a catch and run from Stan the man. Has time, yams it deep, open, man, they're inside the 40. Randy Ryan this time. Here come the Spartans. Lee Thomas picking apart the Wolverines. 3-man rush, hits it again, hospital ball is dropped. 50 seconds. (42-35). They're stacking the box, scared of Stan Reisner. He goes out on a route there, doesn't do much with it. 3rd and 8, 53 seconds in a dream. They're 35 yards away. They need a touchdown. Drops back, floats it, and no, this is not going well. They lose yardage on that one. Wheels are falling off the bus here for the Spartans. 4th and 10, game on the line right here. Split backs. What is the call for Jay Jettas? Has time, yams it deep down the seam, tipped away. Michigan's gonna win it. Down goes Michigan State in a brutal loss on the road. Tough scenes here for Jay Jettas. They'll call the timeout, but it's too little, too late. I believe that's 2 points, Dogwater. So this is a Michigan cover. Man, I'm hitting the lines beautifully this week. Just barely covering there for Michigan. Yui chanting out the undefeated 5 for 5. All right. So there it is. 42-35 is your final from the Big House. Congratulations to Coach Mango, a big-time rivalry win. And this division just became pretty much all Ohio States to win, and Penn State's, of course. Garrett Park, the former Oklahoma Sooner, the guy who helped bring Jay Jettas a national championship, just ended his ranking. Full circle there, his own player. And the rivalry win here for Michigan. Biff Biggles, the SFA player. Oh, that is a horrific looking trophy. My God. So we'll continue on here in the BearCave slate. There's no way that's a real trophy. That thing looks so hideous. Yeah, that trophy looks so bad. No wonder Michigan-Ohio State is the real rivalry. Hey, the Cyhawk trophy is good. Don't diss the Cyhawk. So 42-35 is your final. Stan Reisner got into the end zone. They got a kickoff return for Everson. Biff Biggles got into the end zone. Lee Thomas, 25-38, 296, 2 touchdowns. Reisner went for 71 and a score. 104 yards for Jake Riley. Bruce Bridges, 11 tackles, 3 TFLs for Fox. No sacks. No INTs. 2 deflections and no fumbles. And for Michigan, John Hodges, 16-31, 219, 2 touchdowns. Brent Williams went for 89. Biff Biggles went for 97. We're okay through the air. Glover gets 11 tackles, a lot of different TFLs, no sacks, no picks, couple deflections, 2 fumbles. So players of the game here in Michigan State. Thomas, Biff Biggles, Nick Johnson, and Bruce Bridges. And that is a Michigan cover for those of you guys betting at home. I already paid that out, I think. Yep. Alright, so next up we got the Patreon Game of the Week. As always, if you want to join Patreon, get access to Watch Party, Beyond Watch Party, check out patreon.com/the SFA. Patreon Game of the Week this week was actually a really fun game between Hawaii and UNLV. If you want to watch it, it's already on the YouTube channel. But this one, it was voted. It's Coach Wind taking on Oregon. Wind, if you're here, let me know heads or tails, kick or receive. It's a 6.5-point favorite for Stanford. Oregon not having a great season since losing Taylor Prado and Jay Jettas. A lot of people have DeQuinton Sims here today in their picks for the Derby. What did Wind want? He wants normal. So Win, let me know heads or tails, kick or receive. Dogwater going with Corey Light. Remember, guys, got a Big 12 game day as well. Texas and Baylor. No Latrey Rains, so back to the freshman who beat Tennessee early on in the season. Wind is here. Let me know kick or receive, Coach Wind. I know it's going to take him three minutes or so to get this message, but please pick heads or tails, kick or receive. Heads and kick if it's me before TC bitches. And we've got rain at Autzen. The Trees versus the Ducks. Both mascots enjoy the rain, I guess, so the rain kind of doesn't really matter here. Number 22, Stanford, trying to keep pace with USC. Autzen versus Stanford. Here we go. Heads and kick for the boys. Coach Wind, satellite coaching here from the Caribbean beach. So here we go. 6-2 Stanford. Oregon trying to get back to 500. Quick score for Oregon first. Not looking good for the Stanford bettors. Oh, no. 3-0 after one. Where's DeQuinton Sims? Where's DeQuinton Sims? They're living on the other side of the field. It's 13-0 at halftime. Where are the trees? Where are the trees? The trees are getting cut down here at Autzen. It's 20-0. It's 20-0. Oh, no. Corey Light, what are you doing? Fumble. There it is. All right. Butler gets him back. And a fumble for Oregon. What is happening? Stanford not doing anything today. They're running it. Oh, my God. They're going to get beaten. Okay. They got a touchdown to Hale. Remember, we can't jump in unless it's a one-score game. I don't know if they'll get the ball back here. Maybe they will. They went for it, so we can't jump in unless they somehow score here. Can Corey Light put together a masterclass? 8 seconds! 2 seconds! They score with triple zeros. We'll watch it just to make sure they don't give them an onside kick. I don't think they will. But 20-14 is your final. And Oregon gets the upset. Insanity here. Outright win for Oregon, the first of the day. The Trees did not look good here tonight. 50-50 Oregon bettors win the Bobanos. Let's check out the stats here. So 2 late touchdowns from Corey Light, but a skunker here for DeQuinton Sims. 20-42, 335, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick for Corey Light. DeQuinton Sims, oh dear, 77 yards on 20 carries. Nasty work there. David Hale had a big ball game, but that was pretty much it. Newberry gets 10 tackles. Couple of different guys got some TFLs. A sack for Uvi Ugwa. He's becoming a beast. Chase Wynn got a pick. Forced fumble, they had 2. They recovered 1, Rondell Butler. But how about Oregon? Adam Schroeder, 15-28, 151 touchdown. Gilmore had 165. Nash had a touchdown. Paul Lumber, the SFA player, had 1 catch. Justin Iron, 6 tackles, couple of TFLs, no sacks on the day. The one pick was Kevin Waters, and a lot of different deflections, and they got the one fumble from Clint Edwards. And that will do it. Oregon with a shocker here today. Coach Wynn claiming I rigged it. I just said Oregon would be favored now. I didn't say I'd rig it. Corey Light is your player of the game. So seems like my 1.5 for Ham Soul isn't that bad of a week. So that is a Oregon outright victory for those of you guys following along at home. Yui, are you still undefeated? That is the question. Are we following an undefeated BC? As now we got Florida State taking on Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech, man, barely lost to UNC last week. We'll see if they can come back and take down Jackie Moon. Jackie Moon, let me know heads or tails, kick or receive. You are the away team. You do get priority. If either you guys want jerseys, let me know. I don't see either you guys saying anything earlier when I took my screenshot. But it's a 2.5 point favorite. Let me get that going. FSU minus 2.5. Classics. Now, I'm sure you want the classics probably, Jackie Moon, but let me know. And let me know heads or tails, kick or receive. So very close line. Georgia Tech playing for their lives here. Four and 4, not the kind of season that you typically see from Georgia Tech. I put him back at 1. I believe it said he was probable. But yeah, I put him back at the spot for number 1, so he should be back. So can Georgia Tech shock the world? Or shock absolutely nobody, depending on how you look at it. Kai Oyama, will he be losing his job to Kiwi Blush next season? So here we go, stacked game here today. We've got some big games coming. Ohio State, Penn State, Iowa State, Oklahoma, Florida, Auburn, Texas, Baylor. Coming to you live and in color. And then tomorrow, a 3-day straight stream of college football 26. It doesn't get better than this. Looking at Coach Mike in a suit at home. Come on, baby. If that doesn't get you hyped up, nothing will. Jackie Moon, Coach Mike, here we go. We've got the Modella, or the Model A. I always call it a Modella now because of Buzz Modella, the BearCave reward player. All right, here we go. It is what did he say? What did he say? Tails and kick. Why are you kicking it? That's exactly what he wants. You should have received it there, Jackie Moon. Already a critical error here as we are in Atlanta. Everybody waiting for Florida State to fall off their rockers. I do see Burner running the ball. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Touchdown, Georgia Tech! No, not like this. Florida State already on the ropes. It was always Coach Mike. It was always Coach Mike, unless they're battling back. They score right before halftime. Oh, baby. And I don't know why EA Sports was like all about dynamic lighting. Look at this dynamic lighting we're getting in this game. Florida State gets one back, but they miss the extra point. Come on, Slime. And a no good for Parks. And a 3 and out. We're going to go one play at a time. We don't want to miss anything here. And a fumble, Florida State. Oh no, another critical error from Kai Oyama and this offense, but it's 4th down. And they don't do anything with it. Oh, on 4th down, they can't get it. So a complete blunder of an opportunity. Florida State down 8, desperate for a score. Will we get to jump in here? 2 minutes left in a dream. Will they score? It's 3rd and 7. Touchdown, Florida State. We're jumping in on the 2-point conversion to tie the game. To tie the game. Claxton drops. Claxton runs. Claxton short. Claxton tried to take it himself. Just like Kai Oyama last week tried to take it himself, it didn't work. So the onside kick. Oh, that's an absolute heater. It's caught. So now we play the field position game. Florida State, can they get the ball back? A couple of first downs will win the game for Georgia Tech and upset number 4. They were so close to upsetting North Carolina last week. Can they finish it this time? The handoff up the gut. They don't have their true fullback this week as Pickens got hurt. Kai Oyama under center. All they need is 9 yards. The handoff to the fullback. He carries a defender for 4. Fred Bell. They need 5. 3rd and 5. Can the Seminoles get off the field? The snap. Oyama will throw. He takes off. He's sacked. He's sacked. What a stop. The Seminoles will get their chance. What a call for Jackie Moon, bringing the blitz. So 2 minutes, no timeouts. All they need is a field goal. Are we going to see another tragic loss for Georgia Tech? This has been a nightmare of a season for Georgia Tech and Coach Mike. Where if they lose this game, you got to start thinking about bowl eligibility. So DeAndre Claxton hits him over the middle. It's Timothy Buffett, the reward player for March Madness this year. He's done practically nothing this year. Claxton has 1 touchdown today. They have Travion Burner. Yamming it deep, left-hand side. It's caught! It's Timothy Buffett! There he goes! Touchdown, Seminoles! On your dome and in your home! The March Madness reward player strikes! As they'll go for 2 yet again. To go up by 6. Georgia Tech in shambles. There it is. It's good. It's good. Just the worst possible outcomes happening this year for Tech. But it's Kai Oyama's ball. He has a chance. They came up inches short against UNC. Can they do it this time? Down by 6. Kai Oyama under center. He drops back, hits his man over the middle. They get 7. Clock continues to run. They do have all their timeouts, so shouldn't be too much of an issue with the clock. They can still run a little bit of their triple option offense. Dump that off. That's another big, easy gain. Renzo Kingston for a first. Jackie Moon keeping up with the blitzes here. Trying to hurry up that internal clock for Kai Oyama, who's prone to turnovers, as he dumps it off again to Renzo. Gets out of bounds. Big IQ play there for Renzo Kingston, the SFA player. Arguably one of the most underrated wide receivers in the SFA. So a great drive so far for Kai, as this time he's short. So it'll be 3rd and 2. Clock is running. Coach Mike will take a timeout to talk about it with his offense. 3rd and 2. They're 54 yards away. Quick option. Kai gets it with ease. First down, Yellow Jackets. Back under center. They hurry it up there at midfield. 1 minute left. Quick throw. He hits his man. Renzo Kingston again. No separation. It doesn't matter what a throw from Kai Oyama. 55 seconds left. Here come the Yellow Jackets. A blitz. It don't matter. He gets away. There goes Kai. He gets to the outside, but a big time tackle. I believe that was Jonte Tuna. It was the SFA freshman making a critical tackle, missing that one. It could have been a touchdown. They're 30 yards away. Kai Oyama dumps it off to his fullback. There goes Bell. He has room. He stiffies a man. What a drive so far for the Yellow Jackets. They are so close. 21 yards away. Drops back. Yams it deep. Touchdown! Nobody in the middle. Broken coverage. Trey Hunter. Holy Toledo. Dare I say Kai Oyama was clutch to take the lead with 37 seconds left. It's good! Coach Mike is back. Coach Mike is back for now. And the age-old Seminoles looking to choke another one. Unless we get another spectacular play from DeAndre Claxton. All year long, Florida State's been in these close games. They keep getting away with it. 35, 34, 30 seconds left. All they need is a field goal. Claxton has time. Yams it. Oh, it's incomplete. He was gearing up for a yam. They just got to him. Currently a outright victory for Tech. 80 yards away. Claxton has time. Dumps that off to Burner. One of the best running backs in the country, but not even him is going to get that first down. 20 seconds left. Disaster here for Claxton. Dumps it off again. This time he'll get the first, maybe. 11 seconds for Stu. Stu Strupa got that first down. Clock continues to roll. You got maybe one play and then the field goal unit. Unless, no, not like this. They audibled. Yams it deep, left-hand side, he's open! Can he score? Triple zeros! The walk-off for Florida State! The walk-off for Florida State! Timothy Buffett! Oh my God! Is this destiny for the Seminoles? And just to add insult to injury, they're going for two. They're going for two. It doesn't matter. It's a Florida State cover. Oh, Coach Mike. Just a dreadful year for the Yellow Jackets. What in the world is happening to Georgia Tech this year? That wasn't even Kai Oyama's fault. Normally, it's the offense's fault. What the heck? Two big-time touchdowns for Timothy Buffett. He hadn't done anything all season long until I call him out, of course. Florida State goes to 7-1. Georgia Tech falls under 500. Man, they might have to fight for a bowl game this year. Is Coach Mike on the hot seat? Surely not. Surely not. So 47% of you guys went with the cover. 8,000 Bobanos. Pay the man. There you go. We've got nothing but bangers coming up. Reed Nakamoto got absolutely burnt to a crisp. Not the tomahawk chop. Oh! So, back-to-back weeks, Georgia Tech loses by an inch to UNC and Florida State. That's so rough. They literally could be 6-3 with two like top 5 victories, but instead they're 4-5 with a loss to UTSA. Back-to-back 60-plus yarders. That stinks, man. So there goes Claxton, 18 for 28, 266, 3 touchdowns. Burner goes for 156 and 3 touchdowns in his return. Buffett, 200 yards, 2 touchdowns on the day. Defensively, Cale Sonnen leads the way in tackles. 2 TFLs for Barry. He had a sack as well. The interception for Fuller. I think there's a curse on the New Heights Classic. The loser of that game always just has a terrible year. Rodney Rose, though, threw a bomb for 27 yards. Kayoyama had a good day, 238, 3 touchdowns. Rose, 61 yards, 70 for Hunter. 13 for Hawkins. 3 TFLs, no sacks, no interceptions. The deflection for Napoleon Steele, and no fumbles. So, the final here from Atlanta is not what the home crowd wanted, but still a good one, irregardless. Yeah, but nobody cares about Tennessee. Blech. Ooh, I fall apart. So that is a Florida State cover. For those of you guys following at home. So next up, we're going back to the Big Ten. We got Ohio State and Penn State. So, Coach Dave, if you're here, let me know. Kick or receive since you are the home team. This will be our game day a little bit later on. But first, we've got Ohio State, undefeated, number 3 in the nation, taking on Penn State. Coach Dave. So this is a 3-point favorite for Ohio State. They got Isaac Osborne, the standout quarterback, versus Levi Kazzaruni, the former 5-star. Some say he's bad, but Penn State got hit with some injuries recently. Middle linebacker, wide receiver, running back, so bit of a depleted Penn State team coming at you here. But they want the classic home look, so that's what we'll go with. Well, let me know kick or receive if you are here, Dave, but otherwise we'll just go with the standard kick. Oh, he is here, Coach Dave. Let's go. So kick or receive. I think the saying there, Dave, is we are Penn State, not we are baby. That will make me chuckle to myself. We are. My cousin is a Penn State grad, so I always joke with him that's the worst cheer of all time. We are Penn State. It's such a corny cheer. We are. Isaac Osborne, the Derby pick here for Coach Flame. Dave wants the ball. He's going to score. All right. That's what I like to see. Beaver Stadium. I have a weird relationship with Beavers at the moment. Not a big fan of them. Not a whiteout here at dusk. Don't know if they have whiteouts in this game. Go Gators. All right, Penn State wants the ball. They're going to score. Surely they'll score an opening touchdown here. Big game skills activated, and they give up a fumble. Penn State, what are you doing? They get a field goal back. Levi Kazaruni, you need the game of your life with Michigan State losing. This is for the lead in the division. And they are down 21-3. Come on, Kazaruni. Put some heart into it. Kazaruni not looking too good here today. Down by 3 touchdowns. It's looking like this might be over, but wait, they score 1. Defense. All right, they give up something, but in a sack. Oh dear, it's not looking good. Ohio State dome shots them on the road. 34-10 in the blink of an eye. Down goes Penn State, unfortunately. Isaac Osborne runs it in twice. Ay. Big day there for you, Coach Flame. Levi Kazaruni goes 15 of 37, 176 and a touchdown. Cedric Johnson, the backup. Kazaruni, Allen Calhoun. Not a great day here for the Penn State Nittany Lions. A lot of TFLs. They had 3 sacks as well, but just couldn't generate any offense, I guess. The fumble for Terrence Johnson, he got it. Isaac Osborne, 12 of 25, 177 and a touchdown. It don't matter. He had 2 on the ground. Pat Stone had a big day. 9 tackles for Rice. He had 3 TFLs. 2 sacks for Leroy Johnson. No interceptions. Deflections for Robert Rich. And the fumble for Mark Williams. So a 34-10 beatdown of the Lions. Says a Ohio State cover. We'll pay you guys out here. 68% of you guys are rocking with the Buckeyes, who are undefeated. We've been saying Ohio State was back for like the last 3 or 4 years, but they keep having quarterback problems with injuries, but not this year. They've been looking good. They now control their own destiny in the division. So that's an Ohio State cover. Will we see Ohio State back in the playoff this year? All right, 2 more games left in the BearCave stream. Iowa State and Oklahoma. So, Coach Schwartz, if you're here, let me know. Heads or tails, kick or receive. This is massive in the Big 12 ecosystem. Division lead on the line. You've got Iowa State, who is our defending national champs, and an absolute wagon. But on the flip side, you got Brent Farr, the 99 overall quarterback who can hang with anybody, not named SMU. So this is a 6-point favorite for Iowa State on the road. So let me know what you guys are rocking with. Are you rocking with the champs and Kiko? Or not? It's not Kiko. That's not Kiko. It's Kirko Chains. It's Kirko Squatch out there. Had just like a brain fart back to season 9. Are you rocking with OU, a +6? Kirko, Kiko, what's the difference? Both are absolute legends at Iowa State. Weirdly enough, Kiko never won a playoff game. He made it to the playoffs against Tennessee and they lost. Remember how they had like 4 turnovers in 5 minutes and then they like absolutely destroyed Tennessee the rest of the game, but it just wasn't enough? That was such a weird playoff game. Oh yeah, that's one of the best plays I've ever seen from a receiver after the catch. That screen pass he took against Iowa State down to the goal line, and they didn't give him the touchdown. They put him down at the inch. He like bobbed and weaved twice. All right, here we go. Iowa State, Oklahoma. 2 juggernauts who have lost to Iowa and SMU this year. The 2 top 5 scoring. So definitely taking the over here on the offenses. So here we go. the defending champs. A couple weird weeks for Iowa State since they lost in the Cy-Hawk matchup. We'll go heads and kicks since I don't see Schwartz. Yep, Coach Phi, John Wobbles waiting in the wing for Oklahoma. So to start us out, no score for either side. Iowa State finally gets a touchdown. Oklahoma replies. Kirko Squatch has been National Player of the Week 3 times this year. I think that might be a record. And it's only week 10, but 14-7. Kind of keeping the scoring to a minimum to start it here. Defense is playing well. Oklahoma trying to keep pace, but they just can't score. Where's the offense for Oklahoma? It's an interception. This is Oklahoma's chance. Can they fight back? Yes, they do, but they missed the extra point. I guess they tried to go for 2. It didn't work. So Oklahoma will get their chance. Another team down by 8. We'll jump in here in a second. It's 4th and 3, and they are gearing up to punt. Not like this. They do punt it. So can Kirko Squatch win them the game? Couple of first downs will end it here. Hand off to Greg Cooper. Up the gut. He gets himself about 6. Matt Marshall on the tackle. Iowa State can try and finish him here. Bit of a wimpy punt there from Oklahoma, but trusting the defense. Only giving up 21 today, I guess. But Kirko keeps it. He has all the room in the world. There he goes. He gets the edge. First down, Iowa State. But they still have a chance. They use the timeout there. It's at 2 minutes. It's not under 2 minutes, so they still have a chance. But it's crunch time now. Kirko keeps it again, and this time he goes down. Almost got that ball ripped out. You got to watch out. This is Oklahoma we're talking about. The most national championships in SFA history with 3. Clemson and Iowa State have 2 apiece. So these are, I guess you could say, in terms of natties, the 2 best programs. So 3rd and 1, game on the line right here. They need to come up with a defensive play, a negative play, to end the game. They'll start out in shotgun, so this is your chance. They've got to get penetration. They'll hold it all the way down to 0s. They're in field goal range as well. So for Coach Schwartz to beat Oklahoma, what is the call? The handoff up the gut. He spins and he gets the first. It's Greg Cooper. Cooper quickly becoming one of the best running backs in the nation. They have a 3-headed monster here. Ray J. Butler, Greg Cooper, and Kirko Squatch. Another massive victory for Iowa State. This will be a cover for them as well. So congratulations. All the favorites are barely pulling it out here, except for Stanford. So there it is. We'll get to 000s. Not as much scoring as you would have thought, but it gets the job done. 21 on the dome. 89% of you guys were rocking with Oklahoma. Getting smoked. And one more game. We've got Tribe and Kareem Paul taking on Coach Cabbage. Kareem Paul is back from injury. It was not a lasting injury. And they're upset from Alabama. So the main event of BearCave, and then we've got Texas and Baylor. 2 freshman quarterbacks, Sequavius Bunkersfield taking on Bexley. Coach Phi looking for a Bronner touchdown as always. So good BearCave so far this week. Bit longer than normal, but that's okay. So happy that Wisconsin won. We get a chance at a wheel spin, trying to get a linebacker, which would be huge because I now have a need at offensive line going into the transfer portal. Squatch, squatch, squatch. And far, far, far. That's the way this game went. Squatch goes 19 to 28, 226, 3 touchdowns. Cooper gets over 100 yards. Butler over 100 yards. He had 2 touchdowns. I almost picked him today. Probably should have. 3 TFLs. The sack for Jamal Brown. No interceptions for the defense. The deflection for Igor Torgerson. And for Oklahoma, they missed 2 field goals. Brett Favre goes 25 of 44, 267 and 2 touchdowns. McCutcheon 47 yards. Massey had 62 and a tutty. Dorsey had 70, 86 for Price. Definitely not the Oklahoma we're used to, but Willie Thompson still trucking around on this team. 6 TFLs. The pick for Harrison. 3 deflections, no forced fumbles. So player of the game, Kirko, Farr, Thompson, and Mike Bernard. Iowa State cover for those of you guys following along at home. And now we turn our sights to the BearCave main event. Florida and Auburn down in the SEC where it just means more. Tribe versus Auburn. Tribe, if you're here, let me know heads or tails, kick or receive. If not, we'll give it to Cabbage. But this is our pick'em of the day. Remember, there is no Kareem Paul injury. Left last week early, they lost. But this week he is back when he is playing. He is the most explosive player in the nation. So who are you rocking with? Coach Tribe, or are you rocking with Coach Cabbage? So I don't see Tribe in chat, so Cabbage, let me know, kick or receive as home team, and then we'll jump on board with you. 2 national title contenders here. Critical loss last week for Florida, though, so gotta stay pat here. Gotta stay on track and beat Auburn. It's so tough when you share a division with all the other playoff contenders like Tennessee and Auburn that these games become pretty much the season. So kick for Auburn will jump on board with the Tigers. They made the semifinals last year where they lost to Baylor with a backup quarterback, no Thad Russell. Hasn't been the same season for Boozin', but they are still top 10. So here we go. Remember, we got a really fun game day coming up. All VODs will be available tonight. Highlights will be available either tonight or tomorrow. And remember, guys, I'm streaming 36 hours in the next 3 days for College Football 26 drop. If you want to play me, make sure to be there. I'll play you guys on a first-come, first-served basis. We'll have a lot of fun over the next couple of days, and then we'll be looking to get the Croker series started as soon as possible. But this game is for the division lead. Division lead on the line. Undefeated Auburn in conference. Jordan-Hare Stadium. Here we go. Kareem Paul is back. And they win the toss. They'll kick it. So here we go. Game on the line. Florida strikes first on the road. Here comes Florida again as we go to the second quarter. Kareem Paul on all cylinders. They miss a field goal, and there's the tie. Now Auburn takes the lead. It's 14-7 as we approach halftime, and they score again before half. It's a 2-score lead for the Tigers here at home. 21 unanswered. Florida on the ropes. They get one back, but Auburn replies. Not looking good for the Gators. They've got to get one, and they don't. It's not looking good. Auburn is going to clinch it here. 35-14 domination for the Tigers. But wait a second. It's not over yet until the fat lady is singing. But she is preaching. Touchdown Auburn. 35-20 is your final. And that is an outright victory for the Auburn Tigers. Domination there for Coach Cabbage. 11% of you guys thought he could do it, and he does it. Domination, and that practically eliminates Florida from the division contention. Booz and Garnett going nutty today. Thad Russell, 21 of 34, 294, 4 touchdowns on the day. Boozen goes for 158 and a score. Garnett goes 129 and 3 touchdowns. Boozen gets one through the air as well. 2 TFLs for Holloway and Sanders. No sacks on the day, no picks. 2 deflections and the forced fumble for Michael Horn. On the other side, Kareem Paul, 19 of 31, 244, 1 touchdown. Roderick Black got into the end zone. Newsome, 122. And on defense, Leach and Roebuck combined for 25 tackles. 3 TFLs for McCarthy and Walker. No sacks, interceptions, none. Couple of deflections. Those were opportunities that were missed, and no fumbles. So 35-20 is your final. Auburn is cooking in the division. I believe they've beaten both Tennessee and Florida now. The world is their oyster. That big second quarter. How about Thad Russell? So that is an Auburn outright, folks. We'll pay you out. And as Bear Cave tradition, we'll check out next week's game. Check out next week's slate before we get into game day here. So a very fun week 10. Still one critical game in the Big 12, which will be coming up next. We will just want to make sure this is the last game on the schedule. It is. So week 11, that means the dreaded game day rule is up. Duplicate game days and watch parties are back on the menu as we're on the road to conference championships. The best games will be options, and there's no better game than this one, folks. Iowa and Wisconsin. Make it happen. The results today since FSU was Ohio State cover, Iowa State cover, and Auburn outright. This is going to be a big one for the division. Could be game day. Iowa, Wisconsin, North Texas, UTSA, Colorado, Iowa State, another fun one. Illinois, Nebraska. Man, we got some heavy hitters here in week 11. Florida State, Clemson is huge. Some heavy hitters this week. And this will be on Friday. Oklahoma, Texas Tech is a big one. Cal and Arizona. Look at California, still undefeated in conference. Ohio State, Minnesota, not a good year for that. And, ooh, look at this one. Maryland trying to keep pace in the division. And North Carolina could stomach a loss and still win. USC, Stanford, always a good one. Army, Notre Dame, critical one there for the independents. So a stacked slate, let's get her done. East Carolina, NC State, that's a good one. Alright guys, well that will do it for the Bear Cave stream. Thank you guys so much. We'll take about a 5-minute break and be back for game day, which is Texas and Iowa. Or not Iowa. Texas and Baylor. As we'll see how Baylor plays without Latrey Reigns. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in a couple of minutes.